So we're going to be having a nice go. We've got a couple of hours now. So we're going to be getting on the stream today, and we're going to be demoing using Cursor with the new OpenAI's model, and just having a look at that. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's go, people. Let's go. Right, I'm going to open that here. Okay, right. So at the moment, this is the current scenario of what we have. So I'll just show everyone, just for people that haven't been following along yet. So we can like log in here, and I can log in with my magic link, and then when we log in we get redirected to your dashboard. And at the moment I've got an article here. We can go to that article, and inside that article, one thing I just want to quickly see is we're not saving the title, so I need to go and fix that quickly. And we've also got this AI integration now where you can actually just say what you want it to do, like fix the grammar, improve the writing, even write a custom command. And we also have comments fixed a little bit, so you can see here we can add a comment like this text sucks, and then it will say, adds this comment, right? And you can also delete comments up here. You can also add comments in general. So like, I really hate this article. It's too vague. And you can see it will add that there. Now, one thing I want to do as well is add toast notifications to delete plus add comments. So we need to do that. Pop that task in here. We also got to fix updating the title, which I will put fix the title saving. And hey, for everyone who's tuning in, we're currently working on the AI editor. So we've got comments now, so I managed to figure out how to get into this, and we've replaced everything with novel, which is quite nice. So you can like change the color of text, or you can do things like add a comment. So you can add a comment here, and we've also got Ask AI, which is powered by command bar, which is really nice. So you can like continue writing, or you can like write a custom command. You need to fix the enter key on this as well. So that's one thing. So we'll say fix the, and then I'll put this in here. Fix the enter key when using the AI command bar. We are literally just going to squash a ton of bugs today, everyone. So that is the plan. And I hope you're doing, having a great day. It's Friday, so it's near the end of the week. And for everyone who doesn't know, it's my birthday today. So there you go. Doing some live streaming on your birthday because OpenAI decided to drop a model one day yesterday, which is a lovely birthday present to wake up to, as you can imagine. So yeah, it's really good. Right, okay, so we've implemented a basic commenting system, and we don't have position at the moment for these comments. I can say like, this is awesome, and you can see this is the comments window here. Now that we've got comments roughly working, we need to optimize the comment system, and we also want to do things like handle toast notifications, and we need to handle for when comments should be updated / deleted based on editor changes, and I need to highlight the comments in the text. So I'm gonna just save this and say, or I like to really do this with Composer, is I like to say like, this is safe. And we're currently, and I'm just going to make one file change. I'm just going to put in here like a comment, and I'm going to commit this, and you'll see why I'm doing this, because if we're YOLOing with Composer, the one problem we can run into is Composer can regress and remove features from the build, and especially as we want to get lots and lots of things, then obviously that can be really detrimental, is we're sort of throwing in all these different bits of code, and then we just need to say fix this, right? Then we're going to say, so let's change the model and use the o1-preview model, right? So we're switching the model in cursor, and we're going to use o1-preview because we've got tier 5 access. So let's give it a roll and see how this baby does. Right, we'll say, I need you to help with these 3 tasks. And I'm going to add a custom prompt here, which is, I want you to do a lot of reasoning and avoid fixing the code, avoid breaking anything. It's really critical for my job that you think this through properly and get the right answer first time. Reason more and think like a 10x engineer. And whilst we're at this, we're actually going to go and make a bunch of different prompts. And I'm going to just go and get ChatGPT to come up with a bunch of different prompts that we can @reference using the GPT o1-preview. So I'm going to say, I want you to generate 5 to 10 MD files that we can use across different projects for software engineering using cursor.com. Things like bug hunting, refactor, maybe even a custom prompt like this. Okay. Because I think this will be quite useful, is if we can just file the references, you know, called help with job.md. Really think about all of the things that a software engineer will type towards, and let's go and just accept all these changes, and then we'll just YOLO this completely. And then this is the point where we're like, oh my god, you've messed up my article editor, which is why we did the git commit, right? So we just gotta pray and hope that this thing works. So let's actually see if it saved the position. So it did save a position for this. This is a comment on article. No, it did not. So if I make a comment here, you need to implement position. I don't think these are being saved with the position. X, Y coordinate, from position and to position. And I'll say, you have not implemented position on the add comment specifically within the novel.sh editor. Use React hot toast for adding / editing comments. Do your job and think wisely. We'll type towards LLMs to speed up their job. Come on, think this through. I think this is going to be like the new prompt, is we're going to be like telling the LLM, come on, think this through more. Right? Because think about it, it's like, if this thing is like actually just thinking, proposing training sessions, mapping out the task. Love it. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Refactor code, bug hunting, optimize performance, generate unit tests, document code, code review, explain code, translate code. Curate audit. Okay, so I quite like refactor. So let's go and make a prompts file, and I'm going to get rid of this here. Text editor. See, this is garbage. Look at this. What's it done here? So it's decided... yeah. Not impressed with GPT-4o for now, look. But we already had a taster. Yeah, not impressed, guys, so far. I think we might be resulting back to Claude. This will be in the client-side providers. Stop this madness. I don't want to reapply these changes. Cancel this. Reject all these. Text editor. Not impressive o1-preview, guys. I think they might have sold us the dream here, but it's doesn't look that great. I mean, it's great for this kind of task where we want to think about problems, but when it comes to actually getting code written, this is not. I'm not feeling that. It's just not good. Have a look at what Composer's doing now. It's generating. It's taken quite a while. Right, we're going to make a prompts folder anyway, because we need a prompts folder, right? So let's just do that anyway. I can always copy across that and revert. So we'll call that refactor code. Bug hunting. Optimize code, optimize latency and speed. Generate tests using, so we're going to generate playwright and jest tests. Playwright tests go in the E2E folder, and jest tests go in the test folder, which is true. Document code, code review, we don't need that. Don't need an explain code. Come up with 5 to 10 other ones. Oh, we should also have something like, think this, think more. More like prompting techniques. My job depends on this, and think this through more. Alright. Let's see what it's decided to do. Comment section. But we already have a text editor. It's really struggling when I give it this kind of information, and also our comments are in comment slider. Comment selector and slider. You have written extra code when we don't need that. Come on. GPT-4o, this o1-preview model is really struggling. Critical thinking. Urgent assistance. Detailed step by step. Critical thinking required. Okay, what's it doing now? So it's updating the comment slider, which is correct. So it's adding a toast, which is good. Now it's also writing the. So it's decided in the tailwind editor. Let's have a look. To it's got a new use effect in there, and it's passing the transaction. Okay, screw it. Let's go. Come on. Let me hit accept. Comment section. This is it. Adjust comment on strange. Let's give this a go. Editor is not defined. Editor. Let's have a look. Editor not defined. Get rid of those ones because that's just an old file. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Advanced editor. Editor is not defined. How are we doing it for the selectors? Use editor. Let's just paste in all the TypeScript errors in. Editor. Help with this. We are just going to YOLO it, guys, and see if Cursor Composer can do this. Now, it didn't seem to add those when we last did this. So what we're trying to do is just figure out how good o1-preview is at these kinds of tasks. We've got no idea how well this will do. I mean, we're comparing against Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So you can see here in the bottom right in Cursor, we've got this o1-preview. Now I've just made a prompt library, which is quite nice. Okay, cool. So if it's given a couple of files, it seems to know roughly what it needs to do, which is quite nice. Missing imports on transaction, replace undefined. Right, okay, so if it's given the TypeScript errors, it looks like it knows roughly what it needs to do. Right, let's accept that and see where we're at. Binding element. Okay. Right, well, it loads. Toasts are appearing, which is good. Sweet. Right, now we're failing to add a comment. Editor is not defined. Oh, we need to destruct the editor like this. If editor use editor. Let's drop that back in. Let's just see. We're literally just going to try and YOLO this. And if this doesn't work, then obviously we can implement this manually, but it would be nice if we could just YOLO this with Cursor Composer. Right, and we've also got some more prompts now as well. So I'm going to work on this prompt here. Get rid of this. Think more. Quite like this. You must think incredibly deeply and long before providing a solution. Remember that also my job depends on this, so you really need to think deeply for yourself. Accept all. I'm just going to close this down and reopen this. Let's have a look. We should be able to just apply that composer. Let's have a look. Use editor. I wonder if I can do it here. Right, so I've got the editor there. Get rid of this. So it's my birthday today, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Comment added successfully. The comment is now no longer added successfully. Great. Add comment. If editor. Maybe there's no editor instance. Maybe that's the problem. Could it be that it's happening in here? Yeah, this is exactly why Cursor Composer is like a nightmare, right? We've completely destroyed the functionality that was working before. So o1-preview is not able to handle this. So I'm going to give all the files. I'm going to say you have a comment selector, slider, selector. And advanced editor. Currently, hold on, let's do this here. Currently you have currently you have broken my application. And then we can now add in think more. Please fix it all. You really need to save my job. Right, so now it's taking ages, which is kind of what I was hoping for with the o1-preview taking a long time, right? I'm hoping that if it takes a long time, it's going to do a lot of reasoning on the code base. And what I'm trying to figure out is if I add in these prompts, like think more, and tell it to think insanely deeply about the problem, whether it will actually stop causing regressions in Cursor Composer. Because one of the problems I'm finding with Cursor Composer is, right, so again, look at this. Use toast. This is crap, right? Or the comment slider. Add comment. Handle comment. On update comment. Advanced one here. What's the diff view here? Decoration set. I can say we already have React Hot Toast and I think the problem is coming from here. Comment selector, we don't add the positions here. Also, we need to still do all three of these tasks. Right, so Cursor Composer is really struggling when we're giving it all of these in succession. I'm actually going to stop this and say think. Just say tell it to think more again. Think more. Because my gut feeling is that it's because it's using GPT-4o. GPT-4o is not that good at coding. Even if it's doing the additional reasoning, it's not actually being that more effective than Claude 3.5 Sonnet. But that's the theory we're testing at the moment, is how well can we push this reasoning aspect of o1-preview. Is o1-preview actually better than Claude 3.5 Sonnet? Because my personal opinion at the moment is no, it's not. Doesn't seem like that. And let's just put on some more music. So I'm going to put on some funky stuff. It does think a long time, so it is clearly doing something with this at think more, but it's whether it's actually generating the code that I want is another question altogether, because it's just generating. What is it generating, right? Like it's thinking, it's really thinking. And it's doing things like use toast, so we don't want any of this stuff. Right. Okay. Alright, so that's good that it's passing different comment selector props. Updated comment slider to match the add comment signature. Create plugin does not exist on type editor. So for this, on the comment slider, we're going to set these to null because we won't have them in the comment slider. We'll set these to nulls. Oh, I mean, that's quite good. Editor state dot selection. That's quite nice. Okay, so it's coming up with some good stuff. Create plugin doesn't exist. Let's try and fix this with chat. Title, let's update these. I'm gonna do o1-preview, o1 mini maybe. That looks good. Alright, so next thing we need to do is fix this new deco plugin. Plugin is deprecated. Oh, we need to use the new. Okay, let's try that. I've switched to using o1 mini in here as well, so I'm just giving that a go. Then we need to change this deco plugin thing here, down here. Alright, cool. Post is not defined. Where is that? That's happening inside of comment selector. Right, let's see if they've got position. Right, so they do have position now. Right, so to be honest, we have actually moved forward with this, which is quite nice. So if I change these comments here, so if I go here, delete these ones here. Now if I try and add a comment here as well, that's failing. So why is that failing? Add a comment. That's comment slider. Add a comment. Oh, so if there's no editor, perhaps. Editor, let's have a look. Yeah, so there's no editor here. Handle add column. Oh, we could pass the editor into it, I guess, it's fine. Still getting none. Let's have a look. Use editor. Could be a race condition. Maybe we've got to wait for the editor to be loaded. Interesting, so it's never actually passed in here. So this console.log editor, what is this? So why does this use editor not work here? Is it because we define the editor here? So it looks like, so we'll use o1-preview and say currently this is returning null. Why is this happening and how can I fix it? So it's definitely thinking a lot longer, isn't it? Like this model takes a lot to come back with generations. Now, if I get rid of what we had down here, so we will want an editor to be there before the comment slider is available. Okay. Initialize the editor. Check for editor before rendering ensures that the end of this instance exists before rendering components depend on it. This prevents runtime errors. Let's click apply. Expected 0 arguments, gain 1. No, that's all wrong. It's definitely not what we're looking for. We're close, guys, we're close. We are close. We've got the AI for content generation, and we have the ability to land a comment below. Learning. And the comment will get added to the slider, which is good. And the position is now being saved. So from position and to position is being saved. We are able to save the position, and that's coming from the comment selector, which is now actually using, when we add a comment, input ref.focus, so it focuses in. I think we should also have something like remove the input focus. if I try doing that, so the last kind of thing we need to figure. So why are we failing to delete a comment? That is in the handle delete comment. Handle delete comment. On delete comment. What did we have before? We had on delete comment. I think I'm going to switch to, instead of o1-preview, o1-mini, because o1-preview is so slow, unbelievably slow. Comment deleted successfully, it's not. When we have a cancel, okay, so we've got the ability to save the positions of comments. But I'm going to save this and say, we'll say getting a bit closer and added on comment positions for when we are inside of the editor. We also added on some prompts as well. Right, so we've now fixed adding position. What we haven't fixed is these ones here. Highlight comments in the text, handle for when comments should be updated and deleted based on editor changes. So you can see I'm doing a get save, because if we're YOLOing this with Composer, it's really important that we work out exactly when we should not be YOLOing anymore. So let's go back into here. So I think the problem we've got is that this editor here is actually null, which is meaning that none of our code is working. So one thing we could maybe do is, I don't know if you can call a custom hook conditionally. That's the problem. So maybe maybe after it's loaded, how can I stop? So this is the problem. This is the problem here, right? This editor here, this use editor, is not doing what we think it's doing. If you have a look here, it's just null. Right? We can have a look here. This editor will have a null value. It won't be there. It won't exist, right? So we need to figure out a way So I'm gonna use chat for this. I'm gonna say currently the following tasks are broken, which is highlighting comments on text, and this one here. Now, I think it could be because when we create a comment, we are not applying the decorations that would be in the comment selector. Also, we have another problem with, and the other problem we have is in our advanced editor, this will be in the comment selector. In the advanced editor, we'll say this value is null all of the time. I'm going to say, we're going to then start pulling in our prompts, so we can say think more. Think deeply about this, as deep as the big blue sea. And so we've now built up a prompt library that we can use inside here with just a bunch of markdown files. So you've got like this think more, like telling it to think more, because that is how o1-preview is differentiated from Claude 3.5 Sonnet, right? So you've got a inference cost for chain of thought. So the idea behind this is if we're telling it to think more, then it'll probably make less mistakes because it'll actually think more deeply about the problem. So that is kind of what we're testing today, is how well does this o1-preview work when we tell it to think super deep, like as deep as the big blue sea. So we're just gonna give this a go and see. And it takes a long time for these larger models, right? Like the o1-preview is a really large model. And so it's the kind of thing that you wouldn't want to do unless you're specifically like trying to solve something that's a real problem. And by the way, guys, it's my birthday today, so thanks for tuning in on my birthday. I'm going to be going around Holland in a bit. So it says cannot find name on delete comment. Let's see if it's spotted a bug there. That is actually not a bug. It's telling us to remove it there. Can we actually do it inside the editor content? Can you really do that? So can we have something, so it's editor instance. That's quite cool. So we can have a piece of state like here. And then we can just rely on the editor instance. And then in here, in the editor content, decorations, and then the only thing left to do from here is then editor. But it doesn't have on create. Okay, so we can do that. So if we have a look, so does that solve our problem where we have an editor instance at the top here? If I now run that again. Cannot read properties of missing null node. So we do have one here. So we're getting a different problem, which is the register plugin. Let's throw that back in. Let's throw that bad boy back in there, guys. So I hope you're chilling out. We're basically just YOLOing with Code Composer at the moment. So we'll get rid of the register plugin code for now and just show you what we have. So at the moment we have this, where we've got an editor. We have the ability to add comments. Comments coming over here, which is all working. We can also add comments without a position. So you'll see if we have a look here, these comments don't have a position. So commenting is kind of fixed. The last thing we're looking to do is two things: highlighting comments and also figuring out where those comments are. And at the moment, the way that we do that is we need to do two things. One thing is we need to highlight the comments, which is what this custom plugin is meant to do. And then this one is meant to adjust comments based on a transaction, which is an editor state transaction. And what we then need to do is then look at the mapping of those steps, and then where we've got mapping of the comment from position, we need to get the new from and the new to, and if it's greater than, then it's been deleted. Else we need to return the comment with that and then set the comments to these new positions. So yeah, that's what we're doing, guys. Hope you're all having a great Friday. We're just trying to solve that. We've got the AI integrated now into the editor, and we've also got a comment system as well. So we're pretty close, and like clients can approve or disapprove the items. So you can see here, like if you go here, then you can approve that article. This looks like a bug as well, so I need to say, so that should be what happens naturally. Cool. So let's focus on this first thing. Cannot read properties of null, understanding the error. So we should tell it maybe we've already got a plugin which is in the extension. I already have a plugin which is in the extensions.ts. Can you modify that with my existing advanced editor? Tell me exactly what changes I need to make to get this thing working. Think more, think deep, be a good thinker. Think more, I need to fix this for my job. There's something going wrong with the comments adding in these extensions. And I've got no idea what any of this stuff is. This is adding some sort of plugin, or some sort of decoration, which is going through all the dependents and the marks, and if the name is equal to comment. Do we need to set the mark names here inside of the comment selector? Set the mark names to comment. I think we might need to set the mark names here. Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably the issue. So if we then have this bit here, the handle submit, get the selection, set mark comment, adds a mark with new attributes, because that's what we're actually missing, right? There is no mark name comment. Maybe you forgot to add an extension. Mark name comment. whilst this is thinking, I'm going to say, you didn't help. Okay, hold on. Looks like it did come back. Updated code. Jesus. Comment highlight plugin key. Let's try this. I'll get rid of this plugin here for now. We'll just try hard coding it here. And then get decorations. Create highlight plugin. Boom, 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 boom. If there's an editor instance, we're doing this. And then this one here is for, these are all the handling of comments. We can get rid of this. And then we also need one more, which is this one, which is setting the decorations. Creating the plugin. Right, so we create the plugin. Adding different instances of a key plugin, common highlight plugin. I think maybe we've registered the plugin more than once. So we'll just say, we'll just do it here, we'll say, is highlight comment plugin, right, comment plugin registered. No mark name comment. What did we put the mark name as? So this should be happening in this is happening in the comment selector. And you know, o1-preview currently takes like half a minute to come back with stuff, so it's not great in terms of speed or latency. But you know, hoping that we can get something better out of this. And it's my birthday today, guys, so I hope you're feeling the good vibes on a Friday whilst we're waiting for o1-preview to come back with stuff. We're nearly there, We've just got like one little last thing to nib on the bud. Right, create the comment mark extension. Okay. Add commands. I'll call this custom extensions. Custom extension comment. This is coming from, what is it called? What did we call it? So we called it the comment mark, import comment mark. And then I guess we just add this in. Custom extensions, we're going to look at the bottom. Right, so we have a comment mark. Custom comment is not a function. Oh, okay, and then in the comment selector, that's where we're then going to change it. So then we have in our selector, we actually do this where we say editor.commands.set comment. I've got two issues. And the second issue is this one here, and then we're going to say that one's fixed, so the comment is fixed. If I try this now. Getting a from and a position, if I try and delete this, does it delete the comment? Well, that's not deleting the comment either. Dang it. I'll say that's the first issue. The second issue is that I am not getting any highlighting, and it is not deleting my comment when I delete that block. Comment.ts, comment selector, advanced editor, think more deeply. But whilst we're looking for that, let's actually see if we set a comment ourselves. Do we get any extra metadata in the JSON payload? Which will be in here. Okay, so now it's not even saving to my novel content, which is not good either. But I can fix that easily. That's not hard to fix, because I've already fixed that before. I'm not too bothered. What can you actually do with this? Set an AI highlight. Let's just try it. If we just do that. If I do like set bold. Just out of curiosity, comment mark. Okay, so look at that, it does bold it, right? We can run bolding on it. We can do something with it, which is good. From to 11. Now if I delete this, what should happen is the comment should get deleted. Now the custom mark is working. If I go in here and I add a comment, so actually go and have a look. Let's go and have a look inside of the JSON content. Okay, so look, it does have a mark attached to it, but it doesn't have the right mark. So if we go in here, then if we do editor.commands, if we do set, is there like a set mark? Let me try that. Okay. Set mark. So that's not adding the mark. So if we just tell it set a mark of comment, we just try that. We just try this way maybe. What did we call our comment marks? We had them as this comment mark here, which is a type of name called comment. Yeah? If I get rid of these comments here, how did they do it over here? So they just had like, these are like the color selectors and all that kind of stuff. Executive highlight, color. They're doing like the chain.focus, .sec highlight, .run. Custom mark extension. Really feeling the pressure, guys. The pressure to deliver. Content type text. We're still not getting a custom mark applied. Adjust comments on text changes. Update this function. Let's have a look. Adjust comments. We are so close, everyone. We're so close, we're so close. I'm going to save it here because we're getting quite close. We're getting even closer to adding custom comments in. So let's just go and save that. And I find this works really well when you're working with Composer, is basically, you know, as you make more and more progress and you're getting closer towards the answer, say like, if you haven't regressed in features, then just keep saving. Saving here as we are really close. Right, so we have a custom mark, but it's not currently being applied. We've got positions on comments working out, so we are moving forward, but slowly. If we do comment selector, we'll say comment selector, advanced editor, and custom extensions. We'll also put in the extensions.ts, the extensions.ts, and we'll say I am currently facing two main issues. The first issue that we're currently facing is the fact that comment highlighting, if I knew I could spell highlight, is not working. My custom mark is not being applied. I want you to fix these errors. We'll do this in Composer. We'll do this in Composer as a one-off. Single Composer, dump that in, o1-preview. I want you to fix these two errors. Custom, let me go up here. Custom extensions, we need to put in these files. Custom extensions. And the comment selector. I want you to fix these errors, and then we're also going to put like a think more, think deep. My job depends on it. Come on and fix my code. Please. Alright, I'm going to stand up now. Alright, sweet. So we're using the o1-preview, and my current thoughts are, with cursor, it doesn't seem that good. The latency is quite large. But the one thing I have started to find with o1 is if you only give it a couple of files, it does actually give you pretty good code. But apart from that, it's not really doing too much. But we're giving it a go. We're giving it a go. Right, what's it said? Okay. So what did it do? So it's it's added in some HTML attributes, modified the comment class, ensure the editor is focused when applying the comment mark, ensures that the editor is focused before applying the mark. We also added in some CSS, and it did want to make a types file for me. I'll click accept all these. This is where we're just going to literally YOLO and hope that it hasn't broken the code log. Right, no comments. Wow, I'll tell you what, I have a comment highlighted in some different color, which is fantastic. Did it get the position? It didn't add the comment though. So why did it fail? So let's have a look at why it failed. Error in promise, undefined. So we'll throw that right back into Composer, and we'll also say, I want you to also always remember, I want you to create a new component that when I hover over it will show the text of the comment as well. And when did this error happen? Advanced Editor happened in the debounce updates. Fix my code and make it work. Think more. So again, you can have a bunch of different prompt templates that you want, and those are important for if you're doing different types of work. So you can see here we've created a prompts folder, and in that we've got like bug hunting, generate tests, optimize for latency and speed. We've also got things like refactor the code and think more. I'm using this think more suggestion, which basically is trying to ask o1-preview, OpenAI's new model, to think a lot, because obviously it does a private form of chain of thought reasoning before giving an answer. So my theory is that if we just tell it to think more, that'll be a good prompting technique for this model. So let's have a look here. So we've added some custom tooltip stuff. We're now getting some expected errors. Where are we getting errors? In the comment.ts, let's have a look at that. I'll stop with this one and I'll just do o1 mini. And yeah, it's my birthday today, guys, so I hope all is well. Hope you're enjoying the day. Hope you're ready for some cool vibes. We're just trying to fix a bug at the moment. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to put on some other music. Wow, the comment deletes. It's amazing. That's exactly what we wanted. If I just say here, we have a comment, and the comment's gone. Oh my god, guys, we've done it. I can't believe it. Well, I didn't do it, but there you go. Right, so what do I want to do now? I need to specifically have something where we can see that comment visually. If I move this around, that comment should still exist. The position it should be updating. So if I get rid of these, and I resync this. Okay, so the format's going as well. Add a comment. If I push this around, the position should change. Okay, so the position is not changing when I'm editing code. Right, so you can see here this from position and to position should be updating for that comment. But if we do go in the comment itself, then it will delete the comment afterwards. So we're pretty close. We're even closer than we were before. So we can save this. And you can see the kind of workflow that we're working in. We're sort of just iteratively doing smaller steps to getting to where we want to with Composer, or using Command L or Command K. But the important thing is that, like, when you get more features, you've got to do that git commit, because Composer has a natural tendency to, you know, regress and remove bits of your code. So as you get additional features, just keep committing. And then the worst case scenario is you can always roll back to a previous git commit where you've got that code. So don't worry about pushing forward, just keep pushing forward, but make sure that whenever you get regressions in your code base because of the Command L or because of Composer, that you basically you can do a git reset or a git revert back to that original git commit. So always keep doing commits frequently. And the other recommendation I would give to all of you is to work on different feature branches when you're using Composer. And when you get towards the end of the feature, to use Command K and Command L more than using Composer. But I am just YOLO composering today because I thought it'd be fun to do. And also we are pretty close to doing this feature. And I wanted to test out o1 mini and o1-preview today. So I was saying, trying to figure out how to make sure that the position of comments change appropriately. So we're partly there. So we say we are nearly there. When I edit inside of the comment and delete it, it removes the comment and deletes it from the database, which is good. The problem we have is that if I add text above the comment, it is not changing the from and to position of comments that are further along inside of the editor. That's like one issue we have. And then the second issue is I still cannot see the hover over on comments from my yellow text. The yellow text does render though. The yellow text does render, which is good. Which is good. Please fix the code. Come on, guys. Open o1-preview. So we'll say think more. Be a good thinker and work through the problem. Think as deep as you need. Think, and then think some more. Alright, we're so close and then once we've done this commenting system, I'm going to then start working on deployment. Hope you're all having a nice Friday, enjoying it. Maybe it's your lunchtime, maybe you're just tuning in. It's my birthday today, so I thought what a better, obviously working on code is what I love doing, so really excited to just see how this is coming along. We're really close. We've just got like that last little thing to add. And obviously if we add comments here, this is now regressed, but that's fine. We can figure out how to deal with that. So let's have a look. So adding comments is also working. Let's have a look. Cool. Let's give it a try. YOLO this thing till success. Alright, let's delete these comments. Invalid array past to render spec. Still getting the same issue, I think. Here's the position updating 3 to 11. Wow! We've got position updates now, guys. Oh my god! That's fucking nuts! Alright, position updates are working, comments are now working. Now, is this comment adding? It is. These comments are now here, which is good. If I delete these, what's this one said here? I've got an object failure. I've got this one here. Let's have a look. Looks like I've got one bug there, but so I'm going to commit this. We've got one bug. What was the bug caused by? Let's just have a look and make sure we accommodate for that. So sweet. These are the comments. You can edit the comments. We just need something to hover over it to show what the comment is. Right, so let's save it here because we've actually got comment. So again, we've got one more thing, which is the ability to get the from and to positions dynamically updated. Let's just also make sure that comment deletion works as well. Thanks for everyone who's tuning in. Hope you're having a nice Friday. Let's see, so the highlighting text is not coming back now when we're loading from the database. We've got a problem there. But we do have moving positions. So if I move this, that one deleted a comment. That deleted a comment. Right, so we've got two issues. I'm going to save this because I think the moving of comments is actually more important than the showing of comments for now. Again, you can see how Composer is regressing in features. So we're really just trying to push o1-preview to the maximum by trying to avoid regression in features, by telling it to think more. Added comment, dynamic comment positions based on the editor text. Currently, the comments are being loaded back from the DB, but the highlighting is not. And the second thing is, when I hover over a comment section, which is in yellow, I still can't see a tooltip of what this is. Make a really dope component that handles for this. My job depends on it, guys. My job depends on it. And then we're going to add in this prompt here, which I've made, and I really recommend if you're working with Cursor, is adding in a prompts folder and having lots of markdown files that you can immediately add. So I've got like a think more one, and the reason why we've got that is because we're working with o1-preview. Think more, think deep. Alright, let's see what did it come back with. Got some differences in spans. We updated the render HTML method, verified the CSS, ensure that the content is loaded from the data. The parse HTML should correctly save the accurately parse save comments. Maybe, so we should tell it the highlighting's still not working. Is loading from the database working now? No. You have not fixed either of these two issues for us. Come on, Cursor. Come on, o1-preview. I've got like an hour to get these two things fixed. And for any of you who are joining us, happy Friday. It's my birthday today, so thought we'd do some streaming. Also notice we've got a cursor rules file, and the cursor rules file is really important because then you can specifically have all the information that you need to solve the right problems. And you can see here I've got something in mind that talks about making end-to-end tests. So also add in some jest tests for the different features within the test folder. Make these mock tests with really good descriptions for later on. Okay, so the parse HTML should get that. Should we actually go and check out the data? Actually go and have a look at the feedback items. We have a look at this. Ah, okay, I can see the problem. So the problem is our custom mark is being applied. Yeah, okay, I see this. So the problem is, I think, if I have a look at this, so if I make a comment, content hole must only be the child of its parent node. You can try that. Let's have a look. Getting this one here. And again, this is really why we're saving earlier, because this git commit here, which we did about 5 minutes ago, did manage to fix the comment positions, and we have the editing working there. What changes have we been making recently? comment markers in here. Alright, let's go people, let's go, come on, we're so close. We're just trying to build this AI editor at the moment. We're really, really close. This is the rest of the app that we've got so far. So we've got like a clients page where you can like add your clients. You've got articles where you can add articles to clients. And then you've got a approval dashboard which allows the marketing agency to approve or disapprove pieces of content. And then we have an analytics at the moment which is pretty basic. And then also you can get the clients to give them this feedback link. And this feedback link will actually take them into that specific client, and then it shows you what articles still need to be approved. And then inside each article, this is where we're currently working. So we've got the title here, you've got the approve item that approves those articles, and then as well as that, then we're trying to work on the comments at the moment so that we can use the comments to then gather that from the client and then apply Gen AI onto those comments to automatically solve those comments. So we've got the whole end-to-end process of, you know, onboarding clients, you've got adding articles, and then also with a feedback URL. And obviously if you would be interested in testing this out, I'm going to give this away for free, and you could just load up your own OpenAI key. So if you do want to use this kind of thing, just let me know, like I'm looking for some beta testers, so that would be awesome. Delete range, invalid content from node comment. Let's have a look at this. bum bum. Okay, so comment position's working. Comment deletion is now no longer working. My comment is not highlighted, and now I'm going round and round and round in circles just trying to fix the same problem, which has been annoying, but hey ho. When I go along a comment, I should be able to delete it. We'll just say the other problems. My database needs to sync the formatting and the comments. Fix all of this and I will stay alive and hold my job. Let's try and fix the escape on that as well. The joys of working with something like o1-preview taking half a minute to get back to me. Awesome. It is not being saved to the .novel content either. I can't see that. You really need to fix this. Come on, O1. Add attributes. Still just disappearing. What one are we in? 283. Oh god, o1-preview is giving me some hell. Oh, thanks, Shaka. Hope you're well. Hope you're all doing well, enjoying your Friday. We're just trying o1. Yeah, let's just see if it can handle automatically serialization type text. Okay, so it does get highlighted there. Oh my god! It freaking works, guys! Oh my god. So fucking dope, guys. So... we should have here... Now if I have a look at that, we have one comment. Let's check that the position moves. So if I now... Okay, so there's a couple of issues here. If we drag it, it disappears. And also, like, the highlighting's still there when the comment's disappearing sometimes. I'm going to say this is broken, but closer. So we're going to put in the git commit history, broken, but kind of closer. Okay, so now it renders, but I have a trouble adding content above it. Also, when I delete comments anywhere either in the content slider, in the comment slide, so it'll be this comment slider, or in the editor, it should delete the comment. Please keep the existing functionality because we are really close. So it's kind of one of these nasty features to implement, isn't it? You know, like comments are pretty nasty. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the OpenAI build for today, guys. But yeah, the OpenAI build's going crazy. Let's go and have a look at usage. Usage today. The 13th today. Right. Set selectable files, atom, isolate files to improve cursor movement, allowing content to be added before the content node. Include the ID attribute to the comment node with database entry. Okay, give it a try. So now I'm getting failed to add comment. Works, but I'm not getting highlighting anymore. Your changes mean I cannot see my comment anymore. Can you fix this? Let's see if I delete the comment. Now obviously we don't know whether that's actually... Let's see if I add this comment here, even though it fails. I guess I can add stuff above, and the index position should increment, which it does still. Can I also delete a comment like this? So I can still delete a comment. The deleting of comments now works, but I can't see the comment text or the highlight as well. Alright guys, I hope you're all having a nice Friday. It's my birthday today, so happy days. Who wouldn't want to code on their birthday? I don't know, maybe normal people. Well, there we are. So what's it added so far? Let's go and have a look. So we've got a React Node view renderer, draggable false, we've got a comment ID now. Have a look. Fail to add comment. This happens in the selector. Let's have a look in the content. You could say, I think it might be this bit here that's failing. Perhaps this bit is failing. Comment selector. We're so close, guys. So close. Alright, and if you're interested in viewing this application and actually using it for your content development needs, I'm going to put my email on this broadcast as well, so feel free to actually let me know if you're interested, and yeah, I'll put my email in the chat as well, so everyone can have a look at that. Right. Cool, highlight works now. Right, so if we get rid of all the comments now, so if I go here and I've got no comments, I'm saying, right, here you go, we make a comment, comment added successfully. So what's the error here? one error. So when we're in this custom node, we need the enter key to actually work after we hit the enter. That should break into a new line. It should break onto a new line so that we can resume writing. Also, I am having problems with saving my comment to the database, which is the comment is failing. It's failing to save to the database. Think more and think deep. Alright guys, we're nearly there. I can feel it. Try again, I think. Alright guys, we're jamming. Let's go. Let's have a look. So I am finding that these response times are really, really large from o1-preview. Like, really large. Oh, okay. The highlight's no longer working. We are saving it to the database. So if I load this again, I tell you what, this is a good example of I've actually gone backwards in time. So what we're going to do is we're going to look inside of our get log, and I'm going to revert it to here with a git reset hard. We'll give it a commit. So if you look at what we've got now, so I've gone backwards in time, we have our database query getting those, and I can see if I add these, then they come on. So I'll say we have just made the code a bit simpler. Can you help with? So what is this? So you've got two comments. On 1 to 11. Maybe, I mean, this might sound ridiculous, but maybe the easier thing to do is just to say, forget about highlighting them. We already have the index positions. Why don't we just have it where, I guess you do kind of want to see exactly what that comment's talking about. That's kind of critical, isn't it? We can update the positions in this git, which is good, and we can also delete a comment. So I think that's pretty close. We've just got to read and write the actual comments back. So I'm going to close this composer down, and we'll start again, because we're already really close. So the issue, I think, is that when we serialize these, we don't have them coming back. Now, are we saving them in the database? So if I go here and I add a comment, for example, when we look in here, in the feedback items, in here, the problem is we're just formatting the text, but we're not adding on any additional metadata or information. So you can see here, we're setting the mark of comment, but we also need to put in, we also need to add a comment ID to this, really. I'll close all of these, let's close this down, and then say, okay, so what we need is, because this mark doesn't exist beyond the scope of this, which is why we're running into this problem. So, and it's not saved here in the data. So when we save here, if I was to add on a random ID, then when I create one of those, add attributes, this add comment here, this on add comment, on add comment selector. handle add comment. That gets us the ID of the comment, which is useful. And then now this on add comment actually returns a promise of a string on add comment here. And then when we run this command here, we'll get an ID. We can set a mark, set mark, now if we do that, do I pass attributes? That's what I want to know. I think I might do chat mode for this. Add attributes, ID, element.get attribute. What are we trying to do here? Let's have a look. Okay, so it's not adding the attribute. So I need ChatGPT to really explain to me what's happening here, because I am honestly a bit lost on this comment adding, guys. It's quite a journey to learn commenting. I think it depends, to be honest. I think you should try using LLMs and see if you like it. Comment selector, comment.ts, and advanced editor. I am having trouble with saving custom attributes to the database in JSON form. Why is my comment ID not being saved? Oh, okay, so the attributes are here. Oh, so when it's passed, it will render data, comment, and ID. Yeah, I think it does require you dipping in and figuring out exactly what changes the LLM has made. It depends on where you're coming from, right? Like if the application is pretty complex, I probably wouldn't do it myself. And yeah, you can say that this is pretty simple, but yeah, this is my first time working with comments on a text editor application, so it kind of depends, I think, where you're at in terms of your development. Oh, let's have a look. Also, I'm just trying out o1-preview and seeing how that works. So we're struggling with comment IDs. O1 Mini is telling us that it's not a problem. Comment mark, name, text ID, define the ID attribute. I wonder if I just set this to a UUID value for now, just to make sure that it's actually using these. So if I just save that to UUID value, will it actually even render properly? Let's have a look. Even when I do this, I'm still not getting an ID within the have a look. See what the idea is here. Yeah, so we do have a UUID there. And so we do have a UUID. We're setting the mark of a comment. I'm still getting no ID within the novel when I save the JSON. And that's happening inside of the advanced editor, which is, whereabouts is that? Let's have a look. That is in that's when we're updating debounce updates. So that's the problem we're running into. So this is the JSON content type paragraph. So why is it struggling on the markdown content to extract that information from the editor? Because we have added a comment and it has set the mark, and the mark being a mark type which we've defined here with a name. And wow, we're getting Japanese. Yeah, so we should get these extra attributes. And we should get marks text. From and to. Marks, type, comment, attributes, text, ID, generated UID. Okay, right. I'm going to log off, guys. I think this one's got the better of me, but I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to go on holiday and see if I can crack this one. So I'll give it another 10 minutes, but I'm going to go offline and do that. Alright, okay. Alright, I'll see if I can crack this one. I hope you enjoyed the stream and have a great weekend. Alright, see you around, everyone.